Hi everybody, I'm Mahin and this is your Thursday thrill for the daily belly dance quickies. Today is actually a sword day, but we are going to go ahead and learn what we're going to be doing with our body first before we put our sword up on top of our head, because this is going to be a traveling forward with a balance on top of our head. So we're going to be using a couple of elements here. The first one is going to be a repeating side of a Maya. So by this, what I mean is up and over the top. This is a vertical 8 going downwards. The part we're going to be using is going to go over the top twice on one side. And same thing on the other side. Over the top twice, just like that. And then we're going to be using a vertical rib circle. And this vertical rib circle is going to start at the bottom. It's going to go up to the top and over and back up to the top. So this is actually 1.5 circles. And we're also going to use the other direction. From the bottom to the left, up to the top, over the right and down, and to the left and back up. So it's going to draw like this on one side and like this on the other side. Now, here's the tricky part. We're going to be putting both of these things together. So we have to think about the direction that these circles go. So here in our Maya, if I'm taking this side, this circle is going like this. So it's going in a clockwise direction. So I'm going to pair that with the clockwise part of the chest circle. So we're going to go over, and then the chest circle goes in the same direction, from the bottom to the top and back up to the top. Then we're going to go to the other side. Left, and then the rib circle goes the same way. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over, up, and back up to the top. Now, you could do this standing still, but what I intend this to do is to travel. And the way we're going to travel with this is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some little baby steps while I'm doing this Maya. So again, we're going to take it apart in 2 parts. We're going to go over and over, like that. So when we go to the other side, I'm going to take a little baby step out with as my Maya goes up and over the top. I'm going to sneak this other foot in and then freeze up this one, take another baby step out to the side. So let's take that part. We're going to go over and over, like that. Okay, now what happens with our chest? When we do the chest, we're also going to take 2 steps. So we're going to take one step that's going to happen while the chest goes from the bottom to the top, and then the other one that comes up as we finish the second time coming up to the top, because remember this is 1.5 circles. So if I'm on my left foot, I'm going to go left and up, like that. And if I'm on my right foot, then I'm going to go right and up, like that. Okay? So how does this go together? Back to how we put these parts. We had 2 circles this way, and then the bigger one, which is the chest circle up here. Over, up, and over, like that. So let's go ahead and put this all together. So we have over, up, and back up to the top. Over, up, and back up to the top, like that. So maybe you need to stop this and rewind it a little bit and go ahead and go through that a few times. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go get my sword and I'll meet you right back here and we'll put it on our head and then we'll go ahead and do it with some music. Okay, so here's our music. We're going to use a Moody beat. So let's go ahead and talk about this rhythm before we even get to the balancing part of this. Easier to think when it's not on top of our head. So how we're going to use this with the rhythm is like this. We're going to go over and over, step, over and over, step. So I was just stepping backwards with those 2 because I have my sword in front of me. And of course this could travel backwards as well. So now how we know how that goes with our rhythm, so it's time to put it up. All right, so let's get balanced here. And check that posture. And here we go. Over and over. Up, up. 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 Okay, so those of you who have been following the DBQ for a while may recognize that as something that I call a fleur-de-lis. Now that is not a standard belly dance terminology. It's kind of my shorthand for the combination of Maya and a rib circle. That's just because it reminds me of that shape. So, if you actually look up fleur-de-lis in some of the older DBQ videos here on YouTube, you will find some of that material as well, which is kind of related to this. So that's what I have for you. That's kind of a little bit of a confusing one, but if you work on it, I'm sure you'll get it. Remember to pull it apart with the top half, the bottom half, and the traveling and the not traveling in there, and then you can just get all your sections straight before you put it together. So I hope you like that one. Okay, news. Let's see. Flagstaff and Santa Fe registration is open. Denver registration is going to be coming really, really soon. Philadelphia registration coming soon, also not part of this Southwest road trip, but part of the East Coast trip in August. And also a couple other cities, and Durango. Durango workshops will be registering soon as well. So many of you out there, and I'm really looking forward to dancing with you. Very excited to get out there, and have a great week. I'm gonna go get back to planning now. Bye.